Morning, fellow Pathfinders. Cable Guy Ken here. Told you I'd do another video on this charcoal briquette thing I found. Wanted to show you, I did find when it was daylight and I could see real good, this thing does have a side that's marked. If you look on this side, you've got the holes going around it, and then the slots, and then of course the cross in the middle. On the other side, there's a little diamond right here, which would signify the top, so you'd know which side to try to light. Because like I said, only one side of it's treated, and I don't know if the camera will pick that up or not, but there's actually a line where you can see the top of this has been treated with something. You can see a little line that shows a little bit of difference between this material and the top. The other thing was, this is the one that I'd burned night before last, and you can see it's just crumbling up in my hand, just turning to ash. So you know, it'd be easy enough to get rid of this, especially if you've got it in a small hole in the ground. It wouldn't be no problem at all to fill that hole back in, crush that little bit of ash up. So the purpose of today's video, though, we wanted to see if it could be broken down into smaller pieces. Somebody had said, you know, cut it in half this way, but of course if we cut it this way, then you don't have anything to start it with. The other thing is, I want to see if it'll take a spark from a ferro rod, if we've got like a piece of cotton in there, if that's enough to get it going or not, and see if that'll work. So I've just got my Swiss tool here, and I'm just going to divide this kind of into thirds by, I'll probably cut it about here, and then, alright everybody, went in and got me a little cotton ball, just a couple of them, break each one up in half and go ahead and put a little cotton ball down in here so that it'll be ready when I put it in my little pack. I'm just going to put these in a Ziploc bag, a couple of Ziploc bags, and they'll be going in my pack. And I said that way I'm putting the cotton ball on now, that way I know which side to light excuse me, and it'll be there ready for me when I need it. And somebody had asked if they would fit in a coffee can, so I'm going to show you that. They will not fit in a standard, I think these are what, 1 pound coffee cans? Yeah, well, 13 ounces. If I can remember how this thing went together here. Like that, yeah, close enough. You can see it's a good bit bigger, but after breaking it down in sections, you know, each little piece will fit down in there. Of course, you'd want to have you a little layer in the bottom, a little piece of screen or something, just to keep it up off the ground, so that air can flow up through this, generate a lot more heat that way. So let's just grab these big pieces here, set them to the side for right now, and first we'll try it without the cotton ball, see if it'll take a spark from a ferro rod. I said I know this is the side that lights now. No, it's just not going to go with a spark. There's just not enough constant heat there to get it going, so we'll just take a cotton ball, wad it up so it'll fit down in there, and that should get it burning. I don't know if y'all can see the flame or not. Well, you would think it would get it burning. There we go. So a cotton ball won't get it burning, but holding the lighter to it long enough will. Maybe a cotton ball with wax. There's no way to put it out once it starts either. So a cotton ball with wax or something might work. But it looks like if you're going to have these, you need to make sure you've got some matches packed away with them if you're going to use these for any type of like emergency preparedness or anything like that. Well, I said you can pick these up after you light them, so you can light it outside of your coffee can and get it going. You know, make sure you got a good. You can see how that's like a white layer, and already you can feel a good bit of heat coming off of that. We're going to cut open that coffee can a little bit. Alright, there we go. See, I've just got it dropped down in there. There's a good bit of heat. It's not as much heat as it was coming off of the big brick, but now it just lit, and it does say give it about 7 minutes to reach full heat. But it is burning. See the cotton ball start smoking when you put it in there. But it's a radiant heat. It's not a direct flame. So my next question, of course, is going to be, can you boil water over it? So I'm going to go get a couple of cups of water. Alright guys, I'm back with you here. I added another piece of charcoal to that. You can see it's not giving off so much heat to the side that you can't pick up that can. Kind of makes me wonder whether or not it's going to be enough to use for boiling water. I've got my Goodwill pot here with 2 cups of water. It rests right on top of that. Put my lid on it. I got my G1 with the awesome built-in stopwatch feature. I don't know if you are seeing that any at all. There's a lot of reflections, but let me get the stopwatch pulled up here. Alright. Alright, let's see if y'all can see that. It is on 0. We'll hit start. And I don't want to lay it down on 30 grill. Back this up. I'm not going to keep the camera running because I think this is going to take a while. I mean, there's, you know, a good bit of heat being generated by this, 350 degrees, but I just don't have a lot of faith in its ability to heat water. It may cook food, but I don't know, broken up like that I think is going to be the downfall to it. I think if you can keep them whole, they'll work a lot better. But we'll try that test later. I'm going to cut the video. I'm going to leave everything just like it is. Alright guys, it's been 21:45 now. I was going to say 22 minutes. Now we've got some extremely hot water here. Good bit of bubbles down in the bottom. But, you know, we're looking at like 25-30 minutes boil time. That's just nauseating. There's still a good bit of coals down in the bottom of it. And the pot is actually starting to get warm enough now that I don't want to pick it up with my bare hand. Let me show you this. There's still a good bit of coals down in there. It's still got a good ways to go, especially on that second brick I put in. Definitely a good bit of heat coming out of it. But that's just not going to work. I mean, if you're not in a hurry, if you're just sitting around camp lollygagging, I mean, that's hot enough that if it's clean water that you brought from home, yeah, that would work. I see, you can see there's a ton of steam coming off of that. Got some bubbles down in the bottom and all. It would work to heat up like a, you know, ramen noodle or something like that, a Mountain House meal, but that's just sickening. You know, I'm a patient person, but I'm not that patient. We're going to dump these. You can see there's still a good bit of coal. Good bit of coal left on that. It's not broken up any at all. But we're going to try experiment number 2 here. Let me get everything set up, get some fresh cool water, and we're going to try a little bit different setup, see if we can't make this work better for us. Alright, be right back with you.